Welcome to the stream tonight. First, I will be sharing some music with you, just to relax and to feel your body and where you are. I hope everybody is having a beautiful summer. There are many challenges, extremely hot weather in Holland, floods in the United States, very cool temperatures in very warm countries, so it's really a big mess. And tonight's stream is called The Inconvenience of Being Alive. So, good luck with that. But okay, first some beautiful music, then I'm going to start now. This was the beautiful music found on Spotify called Boy in a Water Globe by Slow Meadow. The artist's name is Slow Meadow. I will put it below the stream later. I thought it was really just so beautiful and so touching, and I don't know where it touches you, or maybe it doesn't touch you, but I mean, with me it just touches in my heart, and I just feel a lot of sensations on my skin, and yeah, I mean, that's the beauty and the power of music and of sounds. And that's also why I want to share with you beautiful music, to connect like this with the body, and also to let you experience this, and reflect on it, and to reflect on it, because then you can discover what kind of music, different types of music do different kind of things, and they work on different levels, which is really really beautiful. Okay, so that was the music. And then the practical part is, well, you're very welcome at the stream. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, I give the stream. And if you want to talk with me live, or you want to ask me questions, you can do this through Skype. I changed my channel name into Liji, which is, I just want a different name. I just think my name is I've never been resonating with my name, which is not even my full name, my family name, but I just want to do something else. And I think it's pretty funny, because I mean, of course we have Muji, and why not have a Liji? So there we are. Here's Liji. And but my Skype name is still Lee Hogenberg. So if you want to go to Skype and you want to talk with me, you want to ask me questions, you just go to Lee Hogenberg 72, and it's below the video as well. And now I also have a donate button, because now you can start to contribute to my work, which I do already more than 2 years online for free. So I think it's beautiful, and I also will really appreciate if you would like to donate. Anything that you can contribute is very appreciated, and so I can continue doing what I'm doing, and many more things, I hope. So that is the practical side. Oh no, one more thing. If you're not already subscribed, you can subscribe to my channel, and then you do just click on the subscribe button. And if you want to receive notifications of when I go live or when there's an upload, then you have to click the bell next to the subscribe button. Okay, that's it. Okay, now this one. Okay, so the title of tonight is The Inconvenience of Being Alive. And I've given this title today because, God, it's a challenge, being alive, isn't it? I mean, look at the weather, look at what it does to our body. Sweating, my God, I'm sweating for I don't know, 2 weeks, and especially because now we got some rain, luckily, but it's been very dry and hot here. But now we have rain, so there's the humidity. You just start sweating, And it's bloody inconvenient. It's just shitty. And, well, there's many, many more inconveniences, of course. So, even though there is this inconvenience, we can always connect to the present moment of where you are and reflect on it, on what's going on. So, what's going on? What's going on for you? How do you feel? Do you feel challenged? Do you feel at peace? Do you feel lonely? Do you feel frustrated about not getting it or not getting there? What do you experience? Because it's your experience. It can give a sense of frustration, of suffering. No, actually, it's not. It's not the experience, it's the perception about the experience. What it is that you're experiencing. That's what creating frustration and suffering. So reflect on it. Explore this. Explore this moment of feeling inconvenient, whether you are or whether you're not, or whether you're just following the stream because you have this recognition and because you just like to watch me or whatever, or whatever is motivating you in life, whether it is to achieve something or whether it is to whether you really want to lose this idea about yourself. Last last Friday, I made a little video on, I uploaded it on Facebook, and it's about some physical exercise, and I'm just in the same room and I'm just doing some physical exercise, and I really feel that this is something that I need. So I was just doing this because I felt like, I'm not doing it, so why not just start doing it and immediately share it with others, because then that keeps me motivated. It's just actually a little bit a trick, because if I would just do it for myself, I probably wouldn't be able to keep it up very long, because it's just, well, it's just what happens with me. But what I know about myself, and I know, and I do experience this also when I do these exercises, and it's just very simple, very basic. It just brings me and everyone who is doing some physical exercise back to where you are. Well, right now I'm sitting, and probably you're also sitting. You don't have to move to connect to where you are. You can also sit still and observe the movement inside of you. Like all the sensations. Like I have so many sensations in my body when I speak right now. There's so much happening here and also in my belly, digestion, so many things, so much movement. And what is that movement with you? Where is it? Can you feel it? Can you observe it from a little distance, as if you are exploring yourself, as if you are your own explorer? Can you also observe the inconvenience? Where does it feel uncomfortable? Most of the time, you want this experience to be comfortable. This human experience, this life, your moment, right now. You would like it to be comfortable, right? You would rather get rid of all the discomfort or inconvenience right now, wouldn't you? I mean, we are animals. Physically, we are just instinctive animals with a brain, with a very busy mind, a big mind. But the body and everything, and the instincts and the intuition, always prefers comfort. It just loves comfort. All other mammals love comfort. Monkeys, cats, dogs, pigs, cows, horses, giraffes. I mean, every all these animals love comfort. They love to be able to reach high the leaves in the trees for the giraffes. But if it's a bit lower, it's much more easy to get to. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe they have to bend very deep. So, but anyway, your nature is accustomed or prefers comfort. Your human nature, not your true nature. Your true nature doesn't care. Your true nature accepts everything. Discomfort and comfort. It's all the same. But we have to deal with this human nature every moment of the day. Right now, today I drank one coffee, and I am not a coffee drinker, but I was helping my mom and I was very busy. I had a very busy day doing a lot of administration, and then I felt like after lunch I felt, okay, let's have a coffee. So I drank one coffee, and because I don't drink much coffee, I just respond very, very strongly. So I didn't feel too good, and I felt a bit hyper, but also I was getting very thirsty. So I had to drink a lot of water, but that didn't really help. Actually, it didn't really help. I'm still quite thirsty and I'm still a bit hyper inside of myself. You might not notice, but I am. So, why am I telling this? I don't remember. Something to do with comfort and discomfort, I guess. I wanted to get rid of this discomfort. Yeah. And also of sweating so much. It's not practical. It's not pleasant, really. Hi, John G. Is there anyone else there? I don't see any Anne or Tom or whatever. Hey, Simon. Hello. Yeah, nice to see you. I guess everybody's on holidays these days, and why would you wanna follow or the live stream on such a hot day? So much more lovely things to do in life. Go out, take the canoe, and go canoeing, or swimming, or to the pool, or to the beach. There's a lot of water in Holland, so, and I live also next to a lot of water around. So there's a lot of little boats, or what is it, you call that? I don't know how you call that. Quite luxury boats, and sometimes, but not many times, I see people in canoes. It's really nice. I would like to try it. Yeah. What is being alive? Are you alive? And what is inconvenient? Are you inconvenient? Or for who is it inconvenient? For who? Yeah, such big questions. Nothing to say, or a lot to say, or just a lot to feel, to reflect on. I mean, answers aren't really important, are they? Honesty isn't really important, is it? Unless you just reflect on it. When you have this inner dialogue with yourself, with your human nature. The inner dialogue with your human nature. That's a nice title, isn't it? Yeah. That's another stream. Yeah, so the only thing that really matters is how you relate with everything. And where you are. Okay, where your bodily presence is. Where your physical presence is. Your senses are so beautiful, present, and they are like, you have all these different senses that guide you and everything that's going on all the time. okay, it's not objective, but of course, this cannot be objective. This is your character, this is your human expression, this is a unique expression of your true nature. This body, the senses, the sounds, what you hear, the images, the light that enters your eyes, the light that comes out of your eyes, the things you taste with your taste buds, the sensation of your skin, the senses in the upper layer of your skin. What else? That's the tactile. That's the senses are so beautiful, and actually also very down to earth, very much here, just present. Even though it comes and goes, you don't hear all the time the same. You don't, your skin doesn't all the time receive or sense the same signals. No, the beauty is that it's all the time changing. And you don't see whatever it is that you perceive all the time the same things. No, it's never the same. There's never, ever a repeat of what is happening. And your senses are there, present. But sometimes it also seems like they're gone, or they're definitely also changing. When you get older, your hearing might get less, or your taste buds get less intense. You taste less of what you eat. Oh yeah, you smell what you smell. And it doesn't only just remind you of the moment you are now, it also reminds you of experience you've made in other moments. Like, you know this, once you sometimes you can smell something. I mean, I've had this many times because I have a very strong sense for smell. And then you smell something and it's very brief, and then you just immediately you're back in this kind of experience you've had in another moment. And it's so strong. All these things are so strong. Or the way somebody grabs your arm, it reminds you of another moment. But it does happen only in this moment. It reminds you of an energetic. It's an energetic memory. But an energetic memory is never, well, anyway, memories are not fixed. They're always subjective from a personal view. There can only be this personal view from a human perspective. Who is it that feels inconvenience, John? John G? Who do you think it is? You know. Simon says, I'm in and it's very convenient. So it must be inside. That's very good, Simon. Great. Long time no hear. Nice to see you. So guys, what do you think of my new channel name? Do you like it? I really like it. I don't know why I ever thought of my name, my family name on YouTube. I don't know whatever came into me to decide to do that, because it really doesn't resonate with me. And I also have a website which is also the same name, and I don't know why I ever decided to do that. But okay, I will change it. I will make it into something new, something more, yeah, just me, just playful, deep, and a bit weird. Yes, G. Yes. Yeah, I guess it was. I knew it was a rhetorical question, John. Yeah. By the way, I'll be in England next week. I don't know if there's any chance to maybe do a small meeting, but I will let you know. Thank you, Simon. Great. Nice, good feedback. That's what I need. Nice, lovely. So, is there anyone else who would like to ask me anything about their personal situation, how you feel, what you're struggling with, about any inconvenience, or just that you would like to have a chat or a live talk about any of these things, then you're very welcome, most welcome. You just have to send me a message on Skype. My Skype address is now still Lee Hogenberg 72, which is below all my videos, and then you can do this. It's also really interesting. As some of you know, my father died about a month ago, and it has been quite an intense time since then, especially because I have to do a lot of things, arrange a lot of things. But the thing is that I actually quite like it, because it's given me a very strong focus, and it's also putting myself into like a survival mode. It's like I just have to do it because my mom can't do it. She's quite old, and she's very forgetful. She's starting to be really forgetful, which I mean, I'm also pretty forgetful, but there's a difference there. And so I just keep on going. So I'm very focused, and also I feel also much more focused in what I'm doing on YouTube and on internet and social media, and I quite like it. It's very different than a little while ago, and so it just feels very good. So yeah, we'll see what happens next, but this just feels great. So you see how certain challenges can turn into like gems. Challenges can turn into something beautiful and something prosperous or inspiring. That's what I like about life. It's never boring because you always get something that you don't know what you're going to get. But once you get it, you just have to deal with it. And that's what we say, just deal with it. Which is not always easy. It's definitely not always easy. But still we do it. We can't stop. Okay, maybe I can read you a little bit more of my writings. The book that I'm writing. I'm just seeing what it is that I could read to you guys. Okay, I have a little text for you. It's very easy to get lost in your story, in fear, in anything that goes on in your mind. And it can seem as if that is the only reality that is happening. The way your mind functions, how it suppresses your true feelings, it seems like it is controlling you. And that can make living your life quite a challenge. Therefore, it's really good when you can start to connect to where you are, what you are experiencing, and what is going on for you. Your body is the most beautiful tool for this. Your body is free. It doesn't want to go anywhere else. It doesn't make anything else from what it experiences. It is totally accepting, and you can start to love and appreciate it for being present. Your mind will tell you different stories though. Therefore, it is important to realize the dynamics of body and mind. But you can always reflect on these dynamics and connect with your body. It can be easy to forget your bodily presence, the basicness of having a body. That simplicity is forgotten. The simplicity of being right where you are. The simplicity of your sensations that are deep and intense, beautiful, painful, and challenging. And this combination is what you mostly struggle with, because it can be hard for you to accept it as it comes. You want to make it into a different story. It should be something that you can focus on in the near future, but it always bounces back to this instrument, your body. And it can feel like a material limitation of the physical body, but in fact it is one of the most beautiful gifts there is. Your eyes pop out of your head and they view the world. And it's always a story, because there is the interpretation of what you see, while all the rest of nature has this open energy, without interpretation, without any idea, and it's looking into something bigger than you. Mm. Yeah. You know what will happen now? When I start yawning, you will start yawning as well. Maybe if I go do stretching, you will do stretching as well. Who knows? Maybe it's so simple. Oh, ha. Skype is on, huh? Yeah, it is. Oh, hi, Hennessy. Are you there? Oh, that's great. Hi, Hennessy. Obviously, you're writing something. You remembered me, that was really nice. What do you mean, Simon? You remembered me, that was really nice. From the thorn is born the rose 4. That's what John is saying. And oh, 4 was a mistake. From the thorn is born the rose. Yes, definitely. Beautiful. I'm ordering my copy now. Oh, good, Simon. That's great. Fantastic. And you can also donate tonight. You can also do that later or now. The button is on my homepage YouTube, and anything is very appreciated. So, yeah, I'm also really looking forward to the whole writing and all the things that I'm putting together. It's very very inspiring, very nice. I'm very motivated. So it's going to come this year, but I just don't know yet when, because it's quite a lot of work. But it's great. Mm. Okay. I don't know about you, everyone, but I'm very tired. Going to bed very early. Hennessy is writing, in the mind-body dynamic, in this week I have come to think that my mind is being made very negative by my body. I no longer feel in control of my mood. Yeah, yeah. It seems the way you writing, Hennessy, and I'm not giving you any judgments, I'm just giving you feedback about what I notice about your writing, is that it's very divided. You are exploring your moods and your body, and that's, I think, it's very important, because that's actually what's bringing you to where you are and to the struggles that you're having. But to say that it's a very what did you say, negative? Yeah, my body is very negative, made my body very negative. Yeah, that makes it, you give the attention to the negativity, and then you know what they say, whatever you give attention to, it grows. So it gets, you're drawn to this negativity. It's kind of starting, it's probably a pattern, a conditioning, part of your conditioning that is keeping you focused on the negativity or in your life, or that you have to be different. Because you're also writing, I no longer feel in control of my mood. So you're talking about control. And well, these talks that I'm doing here are all about the fact that you are living, but you don't have any control in this living. There's your presence, and through your presence there is your aliveness being expressed as your body, as Hennessy with your character, but you are not in control of that. So you're also not in control of your moods. And the more your focus is on the moods, the more difficult it is to just allow it to be, whichever mood you have. So that's very important for you to realize that what you focus on is growing. It's growing mostly in your mind, because it's a story. Because the concept of negativity or positivity or bad or good, it's all a concept in your mind. So it's not, nothing is growing where you are. There's just the fact that you are, and the rest is just distraction in your head, because you're not feeling safe. You're feeling discomfort in what you experience, in your moods, in how you should be, or how it has to be different, or how you should change. So my suggestion is that to, instead of to be busy with that, to explore your conditioning. What are your conditionings? And to see that these conditionings are just patterns that you unconsciously copied from your environment, from parents, from teachers, from people around you. You just absorb these patterns without you even wanting to. It just happens, and that's really what is happening with everything. You just happen to be somewhere, or you happen to listen to these talks, or you happen to meet someone, or you happen to have fall from your bicycle. You know, it's nothing of these things are personal. Yeah, you can do that. You can go and get a antidepressive, because is that, you think, how you feel? You feel depressed, or you feel a certain kind of heaviness? Because depression is just another concept. When you can, when you dare to analyze what sensations are happening in your body, and it's not just a depression, the concept of depression, but there's just things, sensations, thoughts, this body-mind dynamics happening, and that's what it is. Nothing more and nothing less, just what is happening. And I know, and I work also with people with depression, and it's a big challenge because there's so much heaviness, and this heaviness from your pattern, from your conditioning, you want to get rid of this heaviness. But wanting to get rid of this only makes it more heavy. It's like you have to carry the whole weight of the world on your shoulders, and that makes you feel like heavy and not wanting to continue living, or other things that you are looking up to, like like it's impossible, or it's I can't do it, or I don't feel like it. But instead of trying to really change it, it's these sensations, mostly the heavinessness and other things that are going on. They just want to be held. They want to be held as they are. And when this is just a tiny little bit possible, there's just a tiny little bit of allowance, then this little crack can just be this uh, lifeline to the love that you are, your heart, that you're good enough, that you are worthy, that you are allowed to feel whatever you feel, whether it's heavy, whether it's uncomfortable, frustrated, restless. It's all allowed. But it is a challenge to go where you have never gone before. It's very scary. It's very challenging. It's not easy. Nobody said it would be easy. Life is mostly not easy. There's so many challenges. And one of the approaches that is mostly used in this society is to go to the doctor and to get a prescription for uh, medication for depression, which is this medication is going to numb you in a way for what you feel. It's going to oppress the even though sometimes it also really doesn't work with many people. These medications don't work, but usually what is the idea about it is that you take it because it will well like make these heavy feelings less heavy and less present. And you might not realize it and know it, but your deepest wish is not to go to the doctor and get an antidepressive, but your deepest longing is to allow this heaviness, these heavy feelings, to allow it, to really connect with it, to let it in, and to also let it be, or let it move. Now it's getting this fixed idea, it's getting this contracted energy, it's getting very yeah, like a bowl of frustration, happiness, and you know, you want to push it away, you want to change it and get rid of it. But life is a dynamic, and things will come and go. And I mean, I have feelings of depression sometimes. I don't like it. I find it very challenging. But I just try to just let it be and just allow it to rise and to try not to change it. And then if I would just take one day in which this happens, usually it happens in the morning, and then this happens, I feel heaviness, I feel like, you know, I feel not inspired, or a kind of unpleasant physical sensation. And then I get up, and then maybe, but then, you know, as the day goes, I'm going to do stuff, I have things to do, and then through the day, it's just dissolves. It dissolves, and it moves, and it's, yeah, that's what life is. A big challenge, and mostly an inconvenient challenge, because we don't want to feel heavy, or unpleasant, uncomfortable, not feeling like the joy of life. You want to feel the joy of life. You want to feel like, yes, now I'm getting up. Now, and you have all these motivational coaches, and they say, yes, and then I teach myself to get up, and it's just, you know, it's like, well, you can try this. You can do this and just experiment with it. But usually, it's just these are just big opposites, you know. That and people love extremes. Yes, feel so happy. I'm such yoo-hoo, I'm bliss, and wow, ecstasy, yay! And then the next moment is like, oh, you know, I'm depressed. I don't want to live anymore. I'm done with everything. And then the next moment is again, yes, let's go and have a blast, and you know, do all kind of things. Go over your borders. Push yourself. We're pushing ourselves. Humanity is pushing itself continuously because of the willpower to survive, or the instinct to survive, but also to, yeah, because it's conditioning. It's mainly also conditioning. Mainly conditioning. Anyway, willpower is part of human conditioning. There is no other animal in nature that knows willpower as we do. Okay, so one last question from you. Okay, Hennessy says, I've thought I could tackle these problems, but maybe I'm the victim of my body. Can you explain why should I want to allow my negativity? It's caused me to miss out on much of what my life might have been. I have avoided so much in life. I suspect you're right about just experiencing. Yeah, I think what I'm saying is I mean, I'm very glad you're here on the stream, because this is very useful for other people as well. Um, you are very eager. That's what I feel. You're very eager to know a solution to your problem, and I don't have a solution, but I can guide you in exploring what you are experiencing. And so, what I suggest is that instead of um, trying to find a solution for your situation, is to listen to my words on streaming, whatever that I'm saying, and to close your eyes and to just let the words come in and to follow your breath. To breathe, and also to try to sense, so not per se think, but your thoughts will anyway come and go. They won't stop. Don't worry about that. That will just continue. But you're just going to sense where my words in your body resonate. Where do they touch you? Where happens something? And when you close your eyes, you're not focused on me, you're not focused on the picture, and also not on a picture in your mind about yourself, but you're focusing on your physical presence, your physical sensations. And this is something you can practice. You can just practice this any moment of the day, or before you go to sleep and you lay in your bed. You can also close your eyes, just like now, and you can follow your breath and start to feel where you feel some activity in your body, some tingling or some heat, because frustration is also it's usually very, the sensation is like it's a heat, it's a warmth of the skin, and in certain places, like in the solar plexus, if you know where the solar plexus is, it's just here below your bone, your chest bone in the middle, and you can also touch it, and there you just feel usually a lot of feelings of heaviness. I'm not saying that you are, but it's possible. So try to discover this, and not on try to not focus on trying to comprehend what I'm saying so that you're able to find a solution, because this is not about finding a solution, Hennessy, or anybody. It's about what is happening for you right now. And as you are already writing, you thought I might be right about the experiencing. It's not that I would like to be right, but it's probably helping you. And you can always follow your breath. And it really helps when you close your eyes. So follow your breath. And if you can, also breathe in and out deeply, so your breath can fall in your lower belly, can just drop in your lower belly, because there in the hara chakra, there's your sense of safety, your basic chakra is there. So you can focus on that and connect with it physically. If you want to be busy with something important, then be busy with where you are and what you're feeling, what you're experiencing. That's the only thing that matters for you now, for you and for anyone. Okay, guys. This was a beautiful streaming. Yeah. It was a pleasure, this streaming again. I hope you also enjoyed it. Don't forget that I would love to receive any donations for my work here on my channel. So you can donate on my channel. There are two buttons. One is at the first page and the other one is at the About page. So next week I probably won't be able to stream, which is a pity. I don't even think that I will try, because in England I don't have a very good reception. But the week after I will be here again. Okay then. See you guys next in 2 weeks, and have a lovely warm warm weather. Okay.